Welcome. I am Harkishan Prajapati. We shall learn today manage your stress. Do you feel stress? I feel stress daily. Stress is a mental or emotional strain caused by adverse circumstances. Managing stress means to reduce the negative impact the stress have on mental or physical well-being. Let us see the contents. What is stress? What are the causes of stress? How much stress is desirable? How to deal with our stress? What are the reactions due to stress? And few connected stories on managing stress. The quotes. Managing stress purely in our hand. Only we can manage the stress. Stress management is a life management. For better life management, we must manage our stress. Now, we shall understand what are the stresses or what is the definition of stress. What is stress? Our normal body and mind functioning can be disturbed by any adverse condition or circumstances and we feel stress. Stress is automatic response to any physical or mental demand placed on us. In other words, how we react when we are under pressure. In stress, we become irritable, angry, impatient, anxious, etc. Stress is any outside force which influence our body and mind. In life, many situations or life events comes on daily basis. Activities or actions are continuous. As human relationships are most important, situation, activities and relationships will bring stress in our life. Now I will tell you one story from Mahabharata. Bhagavad Gita is a Hindu holy book. What is the name of chapter 1? Arjuna Vishada Yoga. Arjuna stress yoga. Why given so? Arjuna felt stress and put down his weapons. Arjuna faced physical condition, mouth dried up, body trembling, bow slipping from the hands. These are the sign of stress. Sad, depressed, no control on mind. Arjuna was not ready to fight. Lord Krishna was smiling at his face. Guru Drona gave him skill, but attitude for fight disappeared due to stress. Lord Krishna gave him will and attitude for fight. Arjuna felt stress because of situation. The moral of the story is many such situations are coming in our life. Stress is a response to situation, not the situation itself. Now, let us move forward. Understand the causes of stress created by events, situations, and circumstances at work, at home, and at society. The workplace is a combination of demand and supply, expectation and pressure. Few causes are listed here like being fired, competition, conflict, demotion, over and under qualification, dealing with the people, noisy environment, communication failure, ergonomics problem, etc. There are 6 main areas that can lead work-related stresses, mainly demand, control, support, relationship, roles, and changes. Different people affected differently at workplace. At home, many causes for stress. Few are listed like death, separation, divorce, trapping, failure in love, addiction, uncertainty, and fear. Now, situation at home are related with money, health, education, adjustment, time, work-life balance, etc., etc. And people feel stress depending upon their characters. Man cannot live in an isolation because man is a social animal. Many causes of society generate stress. Some are listed here like no respect, insult, competition, comparison, no help, ignore, behavior of the other people. So dealing with the people is an art to reduce such stresses. You may be knowing many more causes of stress at society. Now I am going to tell you one story of carpenter and tree. A carpenter used to hug a tree grown by him in front of his house before going to work. After coming from work and before entering his house, he used to hug again that tree. His friend asked him the reason. He replied, I keep all my pain of home and family on the tree and go to work. While coming back, I keep my all stresses of workplace again on the tree and go to home stress free. I do not carry with me the pain of different places. Life has many stresses at home and at work front. Do not carry those at the place where you cannot address due to external and internal causes. External causes comes from the environment or comes from outside factor like pollution, government policy, media, population, major life changes, events, financial policy, etc., etc. External causes are out of our control and we have to manage our reaction for that. Internal causes are inside us and offer most source of stress. They are thoughts and feelings, emotions, unrealistic expectation, uncertainty, low self-esteem, our attitude, fear, and many more than listed here. Internal causes are in our control, and with little awareness, we can reduce the effect of internal causes. Money, work, and health are the major causes of stress today. Both internal and external causes have serious impact on our life. Stress does wear and tear our mind and body. Let us understand the situation and your role in the situation. Event is planned. The situation is unplanned and can appear at any time in your life. Situation means what is happening to you at particular place, at particular time and with people. In day-to-day life, situations are arising continuously at home, at workplace and in society. Situation is different for different people. Stress is our response to that situation. Situation will come and go. It has no meaning. How you perceive the situation and give meaning to it is most important. Situation can make you or can break you. It can make you strong or it can make you weak. That depends upon how you perceive it. It is very well stated that what happens to you is only 10%. Rest 90% is how you take it up. You can take it positively or you can take it negatively. Your positive or negative attitude and behavior will depend on this. So take out best positive from the situation so to turn out the things in your favor. People around us are the causes for stress due to their bad habits, behavior, health, and then characters. People always remember their past, and their past experience will become cause for today's stress. Try to live in a present. Ignore what has happened to you. Do not behave in the same way. Understand what you feel about that situation and behave based on what you feel. Take the example of Narsi Mehta, Mirabai, Sant Tukaram, Sant Kabir, and many other devotees of God. People have harassed them like anything, but try to understand, try to learn how they behaved and how they have managed their stress in their life. Now let us understand the area of concern and the area of influence. What are the area of concern? Atmosphere, weather, parents, what other people will say and do, etc. are called as area of concern because we cannot change them. We do not have control on them. And what are the area of influence? Our attitude, our choice, our response, our behavior, our action, etc. are in our control. We can change them easily. So they are called as area of influence as we can control them. We feel stress if we too much focus on the area of concern as they are directly not in our control. You cannot change past and people. Do not change the things. So change the way as you look at the things. Change your perception and way of looking. Change the way you look at the things. The things you looked at will change. So here is one very nice quote to remember always. Oh God, give me serenity to accept the things which I cannot change. Give me courage to change the things which I can change. And give me wisdom to know the difference between the two things. The things which I cannot change and the things which I can change. It's the most important to manage your stress. I am going to tell you two stories. First is lifting a water bottle and second is about the two monks. If you hold 1 kg water bottle in your hand, keeping hand straight at 90 degrees in front of you, you will feel pain after 10 minutes and severe pain after 20 minutes, and you will have much more dangerous experience after 1 hour. Means weight is not that important. How much time you hold is giving much more trouble to your hand. So how much time you carry your pain and stress is important than the intensity. Not the intensity is important, but how long you carry. So moral of the story is do not hold pain for too much time. Try to relieve it. Accept and move further in your life and try to forget the past. Now second story. A senior monk and junior monk were traveling together. At one point, they came to a river with a strong current. As the monks were preparing to cross the river, they saw a very young and beautiful woman also attempting to cross. The young woman asked if they could help her cross to the other side. The two monks glanced at one another because they had taken vows not to touch a woman. Then, without a word, the older monk picked up the woman, carried her across the river, placed her gently on the other side, and started on further journey. The younger monk could not believe what had just happened. After rejoining his companion, he was speechless, and an hour passed without a word between them. 2 more hours passed, then 3. Finally, the younger monk could not contain himself no longer and blurt out, "As monks, we are not permitted to touch a woman. How could you then carry the woman on your shoulders?" The older monk looked at him, smiled, and replied, "Brother, I set her down on the other side of the river. Why are you still carrying her?" The moral is, do not carry our stress or pain for longer time. Try to forget the past about what has happened to you. So it is not the load that breaks you. It is the way you carry it will break you. Again, I will tell you two stories. A poor servant of a king was found always happy. He was working in the palace daily. King asked to his advisor why he is so happy and why I am in always stress. His advisor told the king that he is not the member of 99 Club. King could not understand what may be the reason. Advisor told, "Okay, I will explain you." Then the advisor kept 99 gold coin in small cloth bag in front of his hut before he left the palace. Then king and the advisor both they were seeing the scene by hiding behind the tree. Servant reached in front of his hut, saw the bag, opened and counted. Coins were 99. He searched for one coin for the whole night and became very unhappy, became very sad. Next day, he came in the palace with straight face and with lot of pain. So the advisor told the king now he is the member of 99 Club. The servant is not happy with the 99 gold coin he is having, but he is unhappy why he lost one coin. The moral of the story is you are not happy with things you have, but unhappy what things you do not have. Now second story. Let us do one experiment. Take one empty jar and collect some sand, water, pebbles and tennis ball which can be filled in the empty jar. Now if you first fill the jar with water, first water, then sand, then pebbles and last tennis ball, what is going to happen? You will not able to put all the tennis balls as there will not be enough space. So either one or two ball will be not filled in the glass and kept outside. Now you do reverse. First you put tennis balls, then pebbles, then sand, and then last water. What is going to happen? Now everything will be filled up in the jar. Now let us understand that tennis balls represent your important things in the life, and sand and pebbles are not that important for you. The moral of the story is, do not fill up life with unnecessary, useless and not important things. Family, health and relationships are most important in your life. If you spend all of your time on small and insignificant things, you will miss things that are actually important and stress will arise. So here, also try to learn how to carry out the important and urgent tasks. That means put first thing first. So the important quote here, stop focusing how stressed you are, focus on how blessed you are. How much stress? There are three types of stress: low stress, high stress and optimum or moderate stress. Low stress will be due to low demand and you will feel frustration, dissatisfaction and boredom. High demand will generate high stress. You will be exhausted and that will result in anxiety and illness. Optimum or moderate stress will give you satisfaction, enjoyment and will become creative. So moderate or optimum stress is always preferred for best result or to reach a peak performance. How to cope up with the stress, how to deal, how to reduce and how to manage. There are many ways. I have listed few and I am going to read. First is time management. Plan your activities. Plan your time in a very well manner. Take good care of yourself, your mind and body. Stop negative thoughts. Always be positive. Speak up, share, ask for help. Rest and relaxation is most important. Do something where you can enjoy. Focus on the present, not on the past. Change of diet. Physical exercise. Change your response, change your attitude, change your behavior. Diagnose first and treat the stress yourself. Nobody is going to help you. So manage stress before it manages you. Spiritual ways for stress-free life. Prayer, meditation, relaxation technique, deep breathing, good nutrition, physical exercise, yogasana, music and dance. They are very good to reduce your stress. Let go, forgive and forget. Switch off the mind, meditation. See things in proper perspective. No superego, no self-pity. Live in present, neither in past nor in future. Live with an attitude of gratitude and be grateful for what you have. So quality of life improve once you develop a spiritual practice. Spirituality helps control your mind and ultimately manages stress. You must learn the art of living. The key word is balance. Remain equal in ups and downs. Now there are four possible reactions due to stress. Physical reaction, psychological reaction, emotional reaction, and behavior reaction. All are listed here. I am not going to read. You can just read later on. So you may be knowing much more than whatever I have listed here. But try to understand that when we are in the stress, we will have a less control on our mind. So we can give any type of response and reaction. So when we are in stress, we have to be very careful about our reactions. So think twice before you give reaction when you are in stress. Now let us refresh. Remember the stories I have narrated you. Stress is a normal part of everyday's life. Stress is purely a physical phenomena. Managing stress purely in your hand. Stress is a response to a situation, not the situation itself. How you can take up the situation is most important. Take out best from the situation itself. Live in present. Try to forget past. And spirituality helps managing stress. Thank you very much.